Welcome into the first installment of The Real Deal. Luke Deal here. Luke, we're in Nashville, SEC Media Days. Could you ever have imagined that you would be in this spot?
Absolutely not. It's something that I look back and think on, like goals and stuff whenever I first got here, and this was never even a thought, and it's just such an honor, and I'm so grateful for it. It's awesome.
You've been through coaching change. What have you seen different out of Hugh Freeze and this staff that makes you believe, man, this thing is on the right track?
Yeah, I think everybody's just so grateful for the opportunity that we have, and we're operating in our process right now. We're not looking forward. We're not looking behind. We are operating in the moment. And I think that's something that he preaches. That's something that Coach Dom teaches. And I feel like even the young guys are starting to understand, like, okay, how good can I get today? And then tomorrow we'll restart the same process.
Yeah.
So I love it.
Yeah, you mentioned Coach Dom. Mm-hmm. This strength staff, this is back a little bit more to Malzahn a little bit, isn't it? There's more running. How much more prepared do you feel like to be successful going into the season because of the conditioning and things you guys have done?
That was a key aspect of our summer program, and I'm really close to Coach Dom. He has really emphasized we need to be in shape whenever we come fall camp, and that's a big deal. I mean, being in shape, and it's not just shape, just running laps. We're not a cross-country team, right? You know, I mean, we are doing football-oriented stuff. We're running routes. We're doing agility cones and stuff, but still getting that conditioning and being out in the heat at 2 o'clock in the afternoon helps. Some people wouldn't like me to say that, but it helps. It does. It helps us be more prepared for those fall camp practices. As you know, those are really hot.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, for you, what is the mindset for you going in as a leader of this team, as a role that I know you relish, you want to be in this spot? What's the mindset of a leader going in with so many new guys?
Yeah, I think, one, I need to just be assertive in my relationship building. I need to reach out to guys, quieter guys who are off to the side. That's my goal. I want to do that. But also I need to be selfless. Servant leadership is a huge thing. We've talked about, as a core group of leaders, serving others. And that can showcase more leadership than saying this or that a lot of times.
Yeah. Those new faces, how have you seen things come together and mesh? We saw TCU last year. Mm-hmm. You guys saw TCU last year. Very similar situation. Yeah. Does that give you guys hope that, man, this is not a rebuild in this day of the transfer portal? We can go win and win now.
If you're in a program like Auburn in this day and age with the transfer portal, you're never in a rebuild, because you have the resources, you have the history, you have the talent, the recruiting, you have all of that at your disposal, and people want to be here. I mean, period. It's a very beloved college football program because it's a very prestigious college football program. And I think our group, although I came back and it was like a completely new team, we've gotten so much closer, and I think that it is trending in the right direction. When you talk about TCU and some people like that, for sure.
Yeah, when you have a quarterback battle, people hear it all the time. How important is it to get that settled, to get one guy that's that one voice, or is it a big deal?
It's always nice. It is nice to have that one guy that you turn to when you're in a foxhole. My position, I like to be that guy for everybody. I'm not a quarterback, but I like to be that guy. I hope to be that guy. I think we're going to have a really, really good battle. I mean, you've been around a lot. You've seen what some of these quarterbacks can do and their skill set and what they bring to the table. I'm really excited to see it unfold.
You guys have worked with them this summer. Do you feel like that this is an improved position going into the first year of Hugh Freeze?
Absolutely, it's an improved position. No matter who gets the job, we don't know because they haven't competed like that yet. But yeah, man, they're sharp. Those three guys are really sharp, and I've been a part of some really good football teams and some teams that have had some really good quarterback battles. Yeah. One where Malik Willis ended up getting beat out. Yeah. People like that, like really good players. So. Yeah, I think it's a really improved position.
You've been around that long?
Been around that long. Yeah.
When you think about Auburn, sell out season tickets, new coach, all these things that are happening. How excited are you and this team for what's to come this fall?
I've said it multiple times today throughout this whole building, but there's not many places like that where you'll sell out at your lowest point. And that kind of momentum that we had and that motivation we had throughout the end of last season, we're carrying that with us this year. We're carrying that swagger that we have, like we're together, we're Auburn. We have the family around us, we have this university around us. It's a special place. So I'm so excited for the season. I think our team's really bought into it so far.
All right, Luke Deal, you'll hear more from Luke throughout the year. So check us out, The Real Deal. Here he is.
Real deal, baby. War Eagle.